Alright, we're back. Hi everybody. Did y'all miss me? Because I know I missed you. Yeah, sorry for the few minutes delay. Something was going on with the cat's feeder. Wasn't really going off at the scheduled time. So I had to step away for a bit, figure out what was going on and make sure this tubby fat cat gets his dinner. But anyways, so thanks to a guildmate of mine, I have been enlightened to the existence of this fanfiction called Half-Life, Full-Life Consequences. It's something, my understanding so far is that it's something along the lines of My Immortal or Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. The kind of bad that's just honestly kind of fun to read. I will admit, I was kind of under the impression that it was a full fan fiction with chapters and stuff, but no. Apparently the author, I think squirrelking on fanfiction.net, just posted 4 one-shots, but that are related in that they're both Half-Life. I think the first 2 are connected to each other. But anyways, now that we're on that note, let's go ahead and get started. Now that the cat's been fed and satisfied and hopefully won't be a nuisance for the next however long we decide to do this. Alright, let's get started. Okay, yeah, it is Squirrel King who is the author. Half-Life, Full-Life Consequences. John Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother, was one day in an office typing on a computer. He got an email from his brother that said that aliens and monsters were attacking his place and asked him for help. So he went. John Freeman got his computer shut down and went on the platform to go up to the roof of the building where he left his motorcycle. Homie, you don't have... I'm pretty sure you'd have a parking garage. Did you just not get your license or permit or whatever? Where he left his motorcycle and normal people close because he was in his office lab coat. John Freeman got on his motorcycle and said, "It's time for me to live up to my family name and face full life consequences." Hey! Title drop! Alright, so he had to go. John Freeman ramped off the building and did a backflip and landed. Sick flips, bruh. He kept driving down the road and made sure there was no zombies around because he didn't have weapon. The countrysides were nice, and the plants were singing, and the birds in the sun was almost down from the top of the sky. The mood was set for John Freeman's quest to help his brother where he was. John Freeman looked around the countrysides. Okay, so I guess he's omniscient, since you can see more than the countryside you're in. You gotta see all the countrysides around the world. Because that's how you deal with protagonist syndrome. Am I right? John Freeman looked around the countrysides and said, "It's a good day to do what has to be done by me. John Freeman, did I mention by me? And help my brother to defeat the enemies." John Freeman was late, so he had to drive really fast. A cop car was hidden nearby, so when John Freeman went by, the cops came and wanted to give him a ticket. Here John Freeman saw the first monster because the cop was possessed and had head crabs. "I can't give you my license, officer," John Freeman said. "Why not?" said the head crab officer back to John Freeman. That was a horrible zombie voice on my part. I do not think I will be doing that again. "Because you are a head crab zombie." Dun dun dun! So John Freeman shot the officer in the head and drove off, thinking, "My brother is in trouble there," and went faster. John Freeman had to go faster like the speed of sound, and got there fast because Gordon needed him where he was. John Freeman looked at road signs and saw Ravenholm, with someone's writing under it saying, "You shouldn't come here." So John Freeman almost turned around, but heard screaming. Like Gordon, as Gordon does. It's an annoying tick of his. We're trying to get him coaching to get through the habit. So he went faster again. John Freeman drove in and did another flip. Sick! And jumped off his motorbike. And the motorbike took out some head crab zombies in front of John Freeman. John Freeman smiled and walked fast. John Freeman then looked on the ground and found weapon. So he picked it up and fired fast at zombie ghosts in front of a house. John Freeman said, "Zombie ghosts, leave this place!" And the zombie ghost said, "But this is our house." And John Freeman felt sorry for them because they couldn't live there anymore because they were zombie ghosts. So he blew up the house and killed the zombie ghosts so they were at peace. You know, as you do, a totally reasonable solution. Then John Freeman heard another scream from his brother, so he kept walking really faster to get where he was. Like, it's not enough to just walk normal faster, you gotta walk really faster. Like, learn the difference, you plebs. Ravenholm was nothing like the countrysides. There was no bird singing, and the pants were dead. Guys, I've been telling you, pants are dead trends. It's kilts, booty shorts, or nothing. And to dirt was messy and bloody from head crabs. When John Freeman got to where the screaming was started from, he found his brother Gordon Freeman fighting the final boss. And Gordon said, "John Freeman, over here!" So John Freeman went there to where Gordon Freeman was fighting. John Freeman fired his bullet from the gun really fast, and the bullets went and shot the final boss in the eyes, and the final boss couldn't see. Excuse me. Gordon Freeman said, "It's time to end this, once and for all," and punched the final boss in the face, and the final boss fell. John Freeman said, "Thanks, I could help, bro." And Gordon Freeman said, "You should come here earlier next time." And they laughed. They laughed overed. They laughed overed? Dude. Overed quickly, though, because John Freeman yelled, "Look out, bruh!" and pointed up to the top of the sky. Gordon Freeman looked up and said, "No! John Freeman, run out of here as fast as you can!" And John Freeman walked real fast out. John Freeman looked back and saw Gordon get stepped on by the next boss, and he was mad and angry. "I'll get you back, evil boss!" John Freeman yelled at the top of his lungs. To be continued? Yeah, like I said, there's no, chapters to this thing. I think the next one's, directly continuing on from this one, and then I'm not sure about the two after that. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and go on to the second one. Half-Life. Full Life Consequences 2. What has to be done? Okay, so... See, and the official title of the thing, it's all one word, what has to be done, but here it's just, what has Toby done? What has Toby Kadachi done? John Freeman walked like speed of light back to his motorcycle and left behind the bad place behind him. John Freeman had to ride his motorcycle really fast back to the office, but John Freeman's gas ran out. John Freeman jumped fast off of John Freeman's motorcycle and landed on dead people's hands, John Freeman. Gordon Freeman is now these hands, John Freeman. I must kill the next boss and live up to full life consequences, John Freeman said out loud. John Freeman picked up a laser gun and aimed it at trees to see if he, John Freeman, could. John Freeman shot, and tree fell down in front of him, John Freeman. John Freeman seen eggs fall out of the tree, and he, John Freeman, put them back home safe. These birds don't have to see Gordon Freeman yet. It's not time, John Freeman said. Who is he saying that? Are you saying that to the eggs? Wait, why would they be seeing Gordon Freeman? Is it gonna be 3 days later and the firmament will tear and Gordon Freeman will come back to life? So those baby birds can see him? What? Also, how the fuck are those eggs not smashed after the whole frickin' tree that their house is in fell? I am thinking too hard about this. Alright, John Freeman had to walk faster and was back at his office work and on a computer. He looked on the internet and found the next boss. I mean, you know how it is, in real life, you just casually look up the next boss who you gotta beat up for your promotion, and it totally just gives you, really specific directions, okay, so you're going to see this big street up ahead, but you don't want to go to that because that's a dead end and you only get treasure. To get to the boss, you actually want to backtrack and take the really narrow alleyway that leads to the hidden room or whatever. I wish real life was that convenient. Alright. I'm sorry, I am in a mood tonight. I just keep going off on tangents. Where were we? John Freeman had to walk faster and was back at his office work and on a computer. He looked on the internet and found the next boss. I know his weakness now, John Freeman said. And after that, he got emails from someone. John Freeman opened up the emails and read them. Dear John Freeman, how are you? I miss you at home. Come home safe and soon with Gordon Freeman for Thanksgiving dinner. Love, Mom Freeman. John Freeman looked at it and got sad and yelled, I will kill the boss and Gordon Freeman will be happy soul. Then he turned off the computer and went on the platform again down to his other more faster motorcycle that had gas in it this time. You gotta be prepared. John Freeman put the laser gun on his motorcycle and his machine gun and his rocket gun that he found on the side of the motorcycle. I would be kind of concerned if somebody's just leaving guns lying around in the middle of the parking rooftop. He went through traffic and went fast like lightning, back to Ravenholm and back to the bad place where Gordon Freeman was. Would Gordon Freeman end up in the bad place? I mean, I think the implication is, but... sorry, I got distracted thinking about the show The Good Place. Anyways. John Freeman went off-road and did backflips and landed on back wheels, but kept going too. John Freeman went really fast again like before, and was soon back again at Ravenholm, but saw more zombie ghosts. I'm sorry, like the specific way in which they misspell ghosts is really messing with me, because I keep seeing it and I keep wanting to say goats. I mean, to be fair, zombie goats probably would be more entertaining than zombie ghosts, which is kind of an oxymoron in the first place. Wait. Okay, nope, I got distracted from where I was. John Freeman said to them, Zombie ghosts, I have killed your friends at the old house, and I don't want to shoot your heads. Move to the countrysides and you will be friends of John Freeman. The zombie ghosts said that, No, we will kill you, and walked fast to John Freeman's motorcycle. I guess it looked a lot like John Freeman, I don't know. John Freeman waited until they were in front of his motorcycle and backflipped off his bars and shot heads below and landed, and walked fast to where the next boss was. You will be one of us, yelled the dead zombie goats. John Freeman laughed and shot a rocket at them. Wait, I don't really know anything about Half-Life, aside from that there are head crabs. Are there even ghosts in that game? Can you actually hurt them with a rocket? I'm thinking too hard about this. It's a fanfic that I'm reading for laughs. Moving on. John Freeman laughed and shot a rocket at them, casually, and then moved on. John Freeman saw the next boss far down the road and walked slow this time. He walked really slow like a turtle and sat down on a rock and watched the next boss near the dead last boss, and where the place that Gordon Freeman was. Where is the place that Gordon Freeman was? I think that's what we all want to know. It's one of life's greatest mysteries. The next boss was laughing at John Freeman, so John Freeman said, You will not laugh at me! And shot a rocket at him, since that was his weakness. I'm pretty sure most things are weak to having rockets shot at them. The next boss died, and John Freeman was happy. He walked over to the dead bosses and put them under the ground and planted pants on. Bro, what did I tell you? Pants are a dead trend. Kilts are booty shorts. Get the fuck out of here. So instead of messy dirt and dark, there was pretty things there now to be happy. Oh, we got some of those old-fashioned jeans that have angel wings embroidered on the back pockets. We got some pants with flowers embroidered on them. We got this really nice set of peplum pants. That's real pretty. John Freeman walked to where Gordon Freeman was lying dead and crushed from the next boss's feet and looked down. A tear dropped out of John Freeman's eye and landed on Gordon Freeman. You are dead, bro. Wow, I never would have guessed that. Thanks, my brother John Freeman. And I killed the evil boss, John Freeman told Gordon Freeman. Then, John Freeman saw something bad. A head crab was on Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman standed up and said, John Freeman, You got here slow, and now I am Zombie Goat. You will pay! To be continued? Alright, that zombie voice is really taking a toll on my throat. Hang on a second, please. Good old water. Alright, we got 2 more parts. I don't know how long these are going to be. This might actually end up being a slower stream tonight. Sorry, I spaced out for a moment. I got distracted watching whatever the cat was doing. Yeah, talking about you, Richard. You magnificent little bastard. Don't you blink at me in the tone of voice, young man. I'm getting distracted. Anyways. Half-life, full-life consequences. Free man. John Freeman has to make the ultimate choose to save humans and Henry Freeman. John Freeman backflipped out of the sky and landed beside Henry Freeman. Henry Freeman looked at Wait, did I get the order of these mixed up? When was this published? April 12, 2000. Oh, wow, yeah, I did get those mixed up. Sorry about that. Whew. You would think I would manage to catch the publication day when I was looking for these. Half-Life, Hero Beginning. Henry Freeman has to fight Combines and save humankind. In the future, the world was dark and scary. One day, Combines came and no one knew why. Combines were robot things that weren't robots? With ugly faces and sometimes glowing eyes, enslaved people in the city and made them angry and sad. Henry Freeman, who was living in the city and with his mom, said, "Mom, why are Combines here?" And she said, "Henry Freeman, Combines are from science and outer space and hate humans." Henry Freeman really hated Combines because they beat up everyone, and Henry Freeman hated it. "Mom, why are they beating up that girl?" Henry Freeman said to his mom. "Because she is human, Henry Freeman, and they are evil Combines," Henry Freeman's mom said back. "Hey, you Combines! Stop beating her up, you evil guys!" Henry Freeman yelled loud at them. "Shut up, kid, or you will pay," the Combines said, and aimed their laser guns at Henry Freeman's head. "Combines, don't aim your lasers," yelled Mom. Then the Combine shot her and laughed. "Ha ha, stupid human girl with no head," they said with smiles. That was a really weird voice. I don't know what I was doing there. Henry Freeman grabbed his mom's hand and said, "Mom, you are beautiful soul, and Combines will pay." Henry Freeman, no, get out of here fast as you can. Wait, didn't they just shoot her head off? Like, if she still has any vocal cords left, wouldn't it be more... Or maybe it's her zombie goat saying it. Henry Freeman's mom said and died. Then Henry Freeman grabbed a weapon and shot the Combines in the heart and said, "This is not over." The people around Henry Freeman cheered and smiled and said, "Good job, Henry Freeman! We hate those Combines!" Combines made people afraid, and when Henry Freeman killed them, it gave them hope. Excuse me. "Combines, we are not scarred no more," said Henry Freeman, and everyone around Henry Freeman said, "Yeah!" and grabbed laser guns and rocks. Henry Freeman and the people walked fast like waves and went towards the Combine Tower that was big like the sky. Excuse me. "Where do you human think you are going?" a big Combine army with lots of striders said. "To send you back to science in outer space," Henry Freeman yelled with mad. "Attack the Combines!" Henry Freeman yelled again. The war was going and blowing things up when Henry Freeman saw a gravity gun on the ground. "Combines, it is time to do what has to be done and live up to my family name," Henry Freeman whispered with head down. I don't know why I'm doing the southern voice all of a sudden. Whatever, I'm gonna keep doing it. I like doing it. The Combines were shooting people and stepping on them with stitters, and people were shooting laser guns back and killing them sometimes. Explosions like 10 times of the sun went around Henry Freeman, but Henry Freeman didn't care. "Humankind is losing and I need to help," Henry Freeman said. Then, a big rocket came down and blew a guy's arm off, and legs and head, and killed other people too, I guess. Henry Freeman saw the dead going on all around. He saw the dead. I mean, I guess you can see the dead. Like, they're not ghosts or anything. They're still pretty corporeal. The Combine were too strong and big, but Henry Freeman didn't care neither. Henry Freeman put the gravity gun on and started to throw striders and at buildings. The buildings fell and made dust and smoke and blinded Combines, so Henry Freeman used the gravity gun to throw them into the sky really high and make them squish. And make them, I guess they would, I guess they would squish. That just sounds so much less damaging, though. It just sounds like, and make them squish. Like you just squish their squishy little foreheads when they're frowning or something. Or like when I squish my kitty's face when he's being adorable as heck. And make them squish. I'm sorry, that just tickled me. That's a fucking word choice. The people were whining. I mean, I would be whining too if I was fighting a losing battle and at risk of dying. I'm whining at the very least, yeah. But then, glowing things went in the sky, and Combines came out. "Henry Freeman, we have to go out of here," a guy said to Henry Freeman. "No, they are all everywhere," another guy said. "You are surrounded. Prepare to die," the dark man said. Who is the dark man? Like, you just said Combines appeared. Are you talking about a black man that happened? What? Henry Freeman looked around. Combines with laser guns were there. Henry Freeman knew if humans lost now, it would be sad forever. "Fight!" Henry Freeman yelled. People ran towards the Combines to kill them, and the Combines were going to shoot all the people in a second when a bright light came into the sky. A shiny thing like the Combines came from opened in the sky, and a guy came out. "Combines, leave my son alone," John Freeman said. "To be continued?" Alright, fourth fan... Alright, I need to take a moment to, hydrate, wet my throat with some water. That was a weird way to say drink. I'm sorry, guys, Alright, so I guess this is gonna be a shorter stream than usual. To be fair, I guess it's my fault for, not looking up how long it was gonna be and then, planning, a second thing to do after this. But whatever, now I know for next time to check. Alright, here we go. The one that got mixed up. The real, last of these stories. Half-life, full-life consequences. Free man. John Freeman backflipped out of the sky and landed beside Henry Freeman. Henry Freeman looked at John Freeman in the eyes and cried out and said, "Dad! Mom has dead!" He does have a case of the dead. You are right, John Freeman. John Freeman went sad at the ground, then moved head real fast up. "Combines, you killed wife?" John Freeman said with growls. "Yes, John Freeman," the dark man said after. Henry Freeman's mom is shot in head, the dark man said again. I loved wife like sun rays. Dark man, you will suffer! John Freeman taunted and yelled. John Freeman jumped into sky with kicks and hit Dark Man, and the Dark Man's mask ripped off. And John Freeman seed ugly Oh, Jesus, I almost said Columbine. I'm sorry. Seed ugly Combine face, but it looked like human too. The Dark Man scrumbled. Hang on, is that actually? I want to believe that scrumbled is a word somewhere. Scrumbled back to Combines. And Combines went to shoot John Freeman, but Henry Freeman throwed grenade. You know, those helpful little grandmas. That little government program where you get a grandma to aid you. For John Freeman to shot them in faces. Son, take people and leave the city. It's time. I have to kill the enemies and make evil go away from here. Forest of... Is this Ocarina of Time? Is this Legend of Zelda? There's a Forest of Time. Oh, wait, no. And make evil go away from here for rest of time. Okay. Excuse me. John Freeman said to Henry Freeman and people. John Freeman, we fight, people said, and didn't go nowhere. Dad, humans have to fight for freedom, Henry Freeman said, and didn't go nowhere neither. John Freeman was afraid for first time. He didn't want nothing to happen to Henry Freeman, because Henry Freeman was John Freeman saw He didn't want nothing to happen to Henry Freeman because Henry Freeman was John Freeman saw Combine start to run like monsters of humans and Henry Freeman and saw Henry Freeman and humans run like brave to Combines. Holy shoot, that was a hell of a long sentence. John Freeman got quiet, then dropped weapon and said, I have to kill fast, and bullets too slow. And started killing Combines with bare hands. I mean, you couldn't just use your own natural human hands? You gotta, use bare hands, bro. John Freeman was killing Combines and barking necks and humans. Why are you... John? Dude! You gotta stop breaking your fellow humans, dude! What are you doing, bruh? I'm pretty sure that's not how fighting for freedom works. And Henry Freeman was behind shooting at Combines at front. Now Combines got scarred and ran back to the Dark Man who was at the door to the big tower that was big onto the sun. It went around the Dark Man and got ready to fight again. Then the Dark Man pressed the button that made the big tower glow and smoke. Uh-oh. It's gonna fucking shoot off into the sky in a moment. Just you wait. Achievement left off. Let's see. Okay, now I know who's saying the next one. John Freeman, you let next boss step on me and made me head crab zombie. Combines came and put science in me. Not the science! Won't someone think of the children? And made me alive and strong and big. Now I make you and Henry Freeman head crab zombie. Prepare to die, Gordon Freeman said. Gordon Freeman, you are my bro, and I killed next boss. Combine science is bad and made you tricked. Bro, stop the button and glowing, John Freeman said. No! Gordon Freeman angered back. Gordon Freeman teleported to John Freeman and hit him with crowbar. And John Freeman tried to grab it, but he couldn't, so he punched Gordon Freeman instead. John Freeman and Gordon Freeman was fighting for life and death when the Combines and humans started shooting each other again. Henry Freeman got in front of humans and saw the tower smoke and glow more and more like lightning clouds. At this point, I'm starting to think even my immortal has, some better grasp of, maintaining a series of events. Because, this one just kind of feels like it really wanders all over the place. I mean, not that my immortal didn't, but I don't know, I'm having a much harder time following along with this one. Then again, this one does have much better grammar and spelling, relatively, but oh good, there's more after the ad. Okay, I got worried. Henry Freeman shout, "It will explode!" So Henry Freeman and the people shot bullets and bombs at Combines, so humankind could press the button and make it stop. Then Henry Freeman went to a Combine's car and shoot all the Combines in it, and went to the top and used the Torre gun. Excuse me, sorry. Talking this long makes me a little belchy. Real glad I got some water before I started doing this. Henry Freeman made the Torre gun shoot Combines and bullets cut them in two in half. Henry Freeman kept shooting Combines, and the rest of the humans got closer and closer to Button to stop it. The Combines shot at the humans and made some die, but no one cared because they had to do it. Then Combines started coming out of the hug tower Bro, I want to go into the hug tower. I want hugs. Adam wants hugs. I mean, my cat doesn't hug me very often, so I gotta get my hugs in where I can. That sounds like a great place. Why would you want to blow it up? Or, wait. Right, the humans are trying to stop it from blowing up. Thanks, humans. There was too much Combines, and humans couldn't go to the Button no more. And the tower was all smoke and glow now, expect for a little bit. John Freeman knew it was too late, and humans couldn't stop Button. John Freeman had barely time, but was still fighting Gordon Freeman. "Bro, it is time. I'm sorry," John Freeman said to Gordon Freeman. "Time for you to die, John Freeman," Gordon Freeman said back. "No, bro," John Freeman said, then kicked Gordon Freeman into part of the face that was like Combine's. Wait, I thought he was a head crab zombie? Wouldn't it basically be like his normal face, but with a head crab on top? Or again, I don't know anything about Half-Life, like the games, or once you get a head crab attached to you, does it start, slowly transforming the rest of your body into something else? The science flew off Gordon Freeman's face and landed and blowed up in a boom. In a boom! And Gordon Freeman stood and fall. "Bro," Gordon Freeman said. So John Freeman got closer to the ground, like Gordon Freeman. Now I'm just imagining that, Gordon Freeman's, lying on his back, wounded and dying, and John Freeman, in a moment of empathy, just, lays down, next to him. Monkey see, monkey do. This is how we're gonna talk, bro. "Combines made me tricked, bro. I'm sorry," Gordon Freeman said. "I know, bro. But you are hero." Okay, that was supposed to be a dude bro voice that did not quite come out. John Freeman said to comfort sorry, I am a child. Said to comfort Gordon. That sounds really gross. "Save humans and Henry Freeman," Gordon Freeman said, quiet like pain, and breathed slower and slower. John Freeman had Gordon Freeman, and saw eyes shut and the breath stopped. But Gordon Freeman has smiles on face. John Freeman slowly took out a Sharpie and added another smiley face to the ones that the head crab had drawn already on Gordon Freeman's face. John Freeman let go Gordon Freeman and went up back on his feet and looked his head around and saw trees and aminals and humans, then looked at Glowy Tower and knew what has to be done. "Son and people, get back!" John Freeman said out real loud. So Henry Freeman front flipped off Torrey, sick flips bro, and went with people back to John Freeman and ducked bullets and rackets. "Son, take people on motorcycle and leave city. Make people safe, son, and nothing happened to them," John Freeman said to Henry Freeman. That's gonna be a real long queue if you're just using a motorcycle to drive people out. I mean, unless it's a really big motorcycle, or unless you have like a sidecar that's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. "But Dad, I fight," Henry Freeman said. "No, son, go with people," John Freeman said. So Henry Freeman and humans went on motorcycle. Well, now I'm just imagining them all piled onto the same motorcycle like a clown act or something. Henry Freeman started on motorcycle and started to go but slow because he didn't want to. The Combine saw and said, "Stop the humans!" and went charge at motorcycle. John Freeman walked towards Combines and made fists with hands. Like, I don't know, like, did you just, like, pick up random hands off of all the dead bodies on the ground and then, like, wad them up until you could, like, sculpt them into, like, bigger fists made of hands? I don't know, I'm starting to think I'm trying too hard for this. Or where were we? John Freeman punched and hit Combines in front, but all Combines in back shot rockets and machine guns. Machine? Is that like the cousin of Pusheen, the little cat? A rocket hit John Freeman, but he got up and killed more Combines. Then the Combine went at John Freeman's back and stabbed him, but John Freeman got knife out and stabbed Combine in brain. Combines got close and hit John Freeman's body with bullets, but John Freeman kicked Combine's back. John Freeman kept fighting Combines and put head up to tower and saw it go bright and break, then turned around at last second and saw a motorcycle in far off safe place and was happy. Henry Freeman and the people on the motorcycle saw the tower go like million stars and fire and loud noises. Then the people went down, but Henry Freeman kept going and didn't say nothing. After the world was nice, and humans had new city and happy because the Combines was gone, and nobody was slave or sad. President Henry Freeman and people and animals and earth had peace, and in the middle of New City was a statue that said, "John Freeman, Savior of Humans." The end. Alright, so yeah, I was right. We're probably going to end the stream around 40 minutes right now. So, I don't know. That was still kind of funny to read, honestly. Like, I'm glad I did it. Just next time I think I'm going to do my research a little better and, like, pick something that's going to last a bit more, you know? Excuse me. Alright, so, if anybody has been here listening to all this madness, thanks for coming along. I'll let y'all know on my Twitter sometime when I decide to stream again and what I'll be streaming next. Thanks so much and have a good night. I love y'all. Goodbye.